In the early game, our entire economy is going to be centered around one thing: iron. And we don't have nearly enough right now. The last episode, we set up Hearth Cradle & Co. As you can see right now, our workforce isn't working too much. They're not being very productive. Seems like they're having a nice company pool day, something like that. So we gotta change that. Now, before we tackle the iron farm, I have some great ideas to do so, but I don't want to go after it with stone tools like I did with Hearth and Cradle. So before we take on the real iron farm, we're starting with this little, very simple build just to get the iron flowing so we can get some tools, some armor, because we need lots of iron. Every future build is going to demand lots and lots and lots of iron. I said it once before and I said it again. I'm not spending hours and hours mining iron. This world is going to be all about automating. All right, and I'm going to eat real quick. Can't be doing work on an empty stomach. This should be the finishing touches, and I should hear the clanging of iron golems spawning here in a moment. Oh, perfect! There we go. Beautiful. I just gotta block up some of these things so it can only spawn inside. Oh wait, no, I killed the zombie. Oh. I'm a little slow today, I guess. Oh my gosh. It registered. No, incorrect. I knew the zombie died. I did not process the fact that the zombie died. Okay, now I gotta get a new zombie tomorrow night. But we know that the setup's getting this basic starter setup's working. Nice. Better. Getting there. I'm not crafting this the most efficient way. And exactly enough. Yeah, now that we got some new tools and armor, I think it's time we start getting resources gathered so we can actually build this thing. Starting out with getting some deep slate and running into my first of many near-death experiences this episode. Ah! We're good. Don't mine straight down. That's the #1 rule. I broke it at it. Wait, where'd he go? Ooh! Right on top of me. Okay, but I want to go out. I was not prepared for this. I was just trying to collect some tuff. I don't have food. I don't have regen. I'm outie. I've been just sitting here digging this out, collecting some deep slate with my slow iron tools, and just watching some YouTube. And I didn't even realize until I was about to schwack it. Our first set of diamonds, and you know, as everybody should, you gotta dig them out first, right? Hold up. How many do we got here? Please be a vein more than 2, because I know I saw 2 already. And unfortunately, it's really dark. I know I can't see. I turned my shaders off so I can see a teeny bit better, but I forgot torches. So I'm just kind of fumbling around in the darkness. In the darkness. Maybe I'm making this a little more thorough than I need to be, but you know what? That's okay. You only get your first diamonds in a world once, right? Oh no, it's only okay. It's 3. Yeah, it's 3. You know what? That's okay. That is enough for an enchanting table. That's probably what we're gonna go with. Actually, no, we're not. We need more because well. Oh, there's more. I was just about to say, back to mine deep slate. Okay, 4 that I need. I will now be able to get an enchantment table put together. And hopefully... That's amazing. You know, as I think about it more, as I'm planning out some of these businesses, I really think they should have like a proper storefront. You know, you walk in, you have your commerce, you have display of products, although I don't know how that would work in this case. I went with red because I like the traditional Minecraft look, but please don't watch me craft these beds, it's bad. So I've been looking around for a while, and I think this might be the perfect spot for our iron farm. Well, more so the output. I think the iron farm is going to go up above. I think down here I'm going to have the kind of storefront shop location. And I think it's great. I think it's just perfect. It's right what I'm looking for. Man, I just want to say I did all this with an iron pick and it was not worth it. I seriously should have taken the time to get some upgrades before trying to clear all this out. And yet again, here's another near-death experience. I was not prepared to take these guys on. I should have just left. But no, I wanted to kill them off and get the potion so I could try and get a totem later. But yeah, this is what I get for being greedy. I gotta stop cutting it so close. I would just like to say, I had no idea I was this close to death. Oh my gosh, I didn't have my my shield durability up. I didn't realize it was that close to breaking. Oh my gosh, I was so close. Oh my gosh, I was so close. I'm all pincushioned right now. But I do need a bit of a buff. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to steal a couple of those guys, run them down there, and just have some temporary holding cells. Trade with them to get some emeralds for farmers stuff. And then I'll probably... Is it a toolsmith? I think it's called a toolsmith. I'm going to have a few toolsmiths, and I'm going to try and level them up, trading them iron and stuff. We just went in and grabbed some foods, so it's time to do our first batch of trading. There we go, and like that, we're out. So I guess I'll take one of these. How does that look? That really lightened it up quite a bit. I think that's good. It almost looks too... like the contrast is too much. Yeah, I can work with that. I might need to lighten up the black over there a little bit. And I think I have just about everything I need to get started on this farm. I just don't have... I need some name tags. Oh no! I'm not updated yet, but in the new update you can craft name tags with paper and iron. But I'm not there yet, meaning... Oh, that means I need to do a lot of trading with a villager librarian. And after a bunch of rolls, I got myself a mending trade. And now it's time for me to go collect some clay. So I went and found a lush biome, and I figured, you know, I think some moss would look pretty good in this build. It's kind of a cheat code to building in this game. It helps things look all nice and pretty and green. Well, for a while, I was actually having a really hard time figuring out what I wanted this workshop to look like in this layout for the iron shop. But so, yeah, before I went into creative mode, I pulled out my iPad and kind of threw together a little bit of a sketch to see what I could come up with. And here's where we landed. Now, I think I just about have everything I need to get this started. I'm sure I'm going to run into more stuff that I need along the way, but I hope you enjoyed this little time lapse. While I was working on this, I ended up meeting this guy. I think he went by the name of Old Man Caulder. He's got this little forge set up outside the village, and apparently he's been struggling to keep up with the iron demand, which honestly makes sense because this world needs a lot of it. So he came looking to meet for a better way to keep things running, and I told him I thought I had the perfect idea that'd be able to help. And so I pitched him the new company I was thinking about starting, Red Poppy's Ironworks. I'd recently found the design for some kind of farm. It seemed if you gave some villagers a home and applied a little bit of pressure, the iron would take care of itself. It's efficient, it was reliable, and it definitely didn't cause any long-term psychological damage. It's not even close to being done, but we've made some pretty darn good progress down here. I think I'm going to move on to building up the iron farm that's going to generate the golems and funnel them down below into Caulder's workshop. I'm just finishing this up, and I am so happy with how this is all coming together. I only died nearly 3 times, but thankfully they're all just close calls, and I am so excited to show this to you. And everybody, now that we're finishing up, and as you can see, we're up and running. As you could, that was your cue, Golem. Come on. Okay, well, you're not doing a very good job. You're making me look bad. Oh, are my okay, well, there, you can see there's evidence. There we go. Anyways, we can check our box. We can check our automation box. We got iron production up and going. Not done yet, though, because we need to eventually scale it to doing blocks automatically, nuggets. And in this world, we're not going to waste anything. We need to be able to automate the collection of the hoppies for red dye. And then we also need to be able to turn that into both bone meal and bone blocks. So we are not letting anything go to waste. Ignore those iron ingots that are going to despawn. Second, this is not a next episode project, but it is a project that is on the list. We need to finish this house, the upstairs entrance, all that stuff. There's a little bit of house building and lore I want to attend to here, but that's not for today. Lastly, just so you guys get an idea what's going on next episode, we need to up our survivability. I nearly died so many times this episode. It's scary. Way too many times, way too many close calls. The next episode, we're focusing on better tools, better armor, and all of that stuff. And on a closing note, I don't think I told you guys this. Old Man Caulder, he has no idea where these golems are coming from. He doesn't know how this farm works. As far as he knows, I'm magic. But he doesn't know that, you know, there's a little bit of torture is not the right word. Exploitation taking place of his fellow villagers. I don't know, but he doesn't need to worry about that. Hopefully nobody tells him. But anyways, I had a blast. Oh, wrong key. I had a blast this episode. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, seeing this all come together, and your support means everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. See you guys in the next one.